love with a stripper, I think I'm in love with a stripper, Bring some more ones, I'ma tip her, Bring some more ones, I'ma walk up in the strip club, all these strips on me. All these ones on the floor, I might trip on them. 1,000 of them mine, she might slip on them. Magic City on the Monday, I'ma trip on them, man. Throwing all this money, watch her hit the floor like, hey. Order me a bottle.
Good with it, man. You already know what it is. Another day, another dollar. $100 bill this time. Got my boy Taylor Mud in the building. This is a special deal today because this is my brother. And we got so much to talk about, man. First off, man, Taylor Mud. How you get that name, dog? you gotta come up with it, man.
Shit, first my name was called Taylor Boy, and it's kind of long story. Long story short, my family last name is Taylor. I grew up on a street called Taylor Street, and then my homegirl K.Y.D that was from the neighborhood. This was before she knew my name. She was from Odette Street, and she used to always see me around. Then she didn't know my name. She knew I always was on Taylor, so she called me Taylor Boy. So then my name was Taylor Boy, and then I was running with Taylor Boy. Then I made a Facebook, and then they wouldn't let me put my name under Taylor Boy. And everybody know we got the Mud, so I put it under Taylor Mud, and everybody started calling me Taylor Mud instead of Taylor Boy, so that's my name.
Yep, and there you have it, man. That's long story short. So that name been sticking with you since a young dog.
Yeah.
When you say you grew up on Taylor, like you always stayed there.
When I left the hospital, the first street I went on was Taylor Street.
Okay.
I lived there most of my life. Probably I left when I was probably like 15 or something like that.
Yeah. Facts, all facts. Shit, I know, cause shit, I grew up around there with you, so shit. I don't know why I'm asking, but the fans want to know.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
know.
Yeah, they gotta know.
Ain't nobody never asked me where I got my name from.
That's dope too. It's unique. It's a unique way. You know what I'm saying? Of doing stuff. So you know what I'm saying. A lot of your music. I would say the special part. You got two sides of your music, man. You got one side is where you got the lyrical part. You get real nasty with the lyrics. And then you got another side where the beat come in bam and hard and a motherfucker. I be like, man, god dang, turn that shit down just a tad bit, bro. So I wanna know personally, and so does a lot of the fans. Who does your beats?
Everybody that's hot. I got in-house producers. That's Frank G and JT. They do some of my beats. Other than that, I just be going to finding the hot niggas with the beats. I just want hot beats. I listen to music so much, I just want beats. So I just be searching for the new hot producers. My man just put me up on a producer in the D that we was with, named Von Classic. We was chopping it up with him. I'll probably end up doing something with him, like an EP or something.
Right. I caught him out there too, man. Got an interview coming with him too. Yeah, that's dope, man. And he did a lot of the inner city beats.
Yeah.
Okay.
They do a lot of Detroit beats. K.Y.D put me up on them.
Yeah.
He made that play. I talked to him. We're gonna make something happen. People like hearing me on them type of beats anyways.
That's dope, man. I'm looking forward to hearing what all new shit you got coming and new shit you already got. And, okay, so you just did... Okay, we didn't talk about this, but I guess we could say... So you just did a song with Babyface, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, that's Cash App. Okay, make sure y'all look forward to hearing that on YouTube dropping. How was it working, with
Ray?
Yeah.
It was pretty simple. We came up with stuff quick. Like, we just sitting there listening to beats, we probably came up with like 3 songs just sitting there. And then when it came down to the right beat, he just went in his zone, I went in my zone. I mumbled the hook, we ran with that. Went out to the big boy studio, and we just dropped that shit. That boy barely woke up in that bitch. I done hired a motherfucker in that bitch. We got it done though. I think it's a good song. The more and more I listen to it, the more and more I like the motherfucker.
Yeah, get some hitters up under there, man. And I know you preparing for the EP, man. Who you got? EP mixtape, my bad. So, but who do you have in mind? Who would you like working with, man? With so many people out there in the city and you got so many artists out there in the world. Who do you look forward to working with?
Far as in my city in Flint, I be looking forward to working with people that I know on the street level that really be about what they rapping about. I just like working with them type of people because it make it easy for me to record because I know they ain't lying on my song. So people like in Flint, I want to work with. I want to work with RLSG K.D. I want to work with Young Threat. I want to work with Savage Light Tank. I was just talking to him. I want to do something with him. Daytime Love. It's a couple people in Flint I want to work with.
I ain't mean to cut you off too, cause I know, like, well, we had Bootleg in here, a couple weeks ago. So, and another thing we talked about was he worked with you, y'all hooked up, and y'all did a street classic because you got a legendary dating rapper, then you got a modern day dating rapper. You know what I'm saying, coming together, and y'all family at that. So how was it working with a legend of that statue?
I felt like working with Bootleg, it's like it put the stamp on you. Because he don't put his vocals on anything. And he don't go out his way to put people on his songs. That ain't even my song. That's his song. He asked me to get on it. So that's like kind of like a stamp for the city. That's kind of like an accomplishment if you ask me because it's two legendary rappers on there. I don't know if you want to give away who the other one is. But I'm on the song with two legendary Flint rappers. And he asked me to do it. So it's a big accomplishment to me. I ain't even recorded when he asked me to. I ain't even do it because he was going so crazy on there. I ain't want to half step it. So I woke up in the morning, probably like 6, 7 in the morning. I wrote a rap. I dropped it probably like 8, 9 o'clock and sent it to him. He loved it. Hopefully it'll make it the album.
That's dope. That's dope. And beyond that feature, you done a lot of other help with the album as well. I
done a lot of helping with him on his new album. I was there for the whole recording process. He just wanted to have a young gun in there that keep him updated on what's going on, and he valued my opinion. So he had me in the studio through the whole recording process.
That's dope and that's legendary.
Yeah.
I'll just be the first to say that shit is stamped by the city. You know, it's street certified. You know what I'm saying? Street certified stamp. So, with that said, also that's legendary too. Both y'all, that makes it another legend. Y'all got a movie together coming out, right, which I've been, interviewing each rapper and saying, trying to get an opinion because I actually personally produced and directed this movie, Shattered Dreams, a Michael Kidd film. So, how was that working with a legend on the big screen?
At first it was kind of intimidating, but then once I get into it, it was just stuff was just rolling natural. It was real natural. It was fun. I enjoy recording, especially this movie. It was a lot of action going on.
Yeah,
we had a lot of fun with it, and it was just I don't know.
Definitely did. We definitely did. Yeah, man.
It's realistic.
Whole production team, man. We blocked off shit and brought out big cranes and equipment. We did it B.I.G. So, okay, and a lot of your music that you're doing too, as well, is going to make the soundtrack. You got a lot of music projects. What type of music projects you got out there already?
I ain't dropped no project yet. I really been just dropping a bunch of videos and I've been just giving away songs. I ain't really dropped no project yet, but that's what everybody keep on asking me for. I feel like I'm building up to the project.
Well, you got projects though. I mean, well, you in some certain ways you got visual projects. Like you got Taylor Mud, you got Rain.
I got
a lot of visual projects out there, but no physical mixtape yet. Is what you're saying. Mm-hmm. But it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
Okay.
I got a couple of them coming. I just was telling people today on my Facebook at Taylor Mud. I got four projects I'm dropping. I was just talking about dropping one of them in February, like a 6-song EP. I'm dropping in February. My birthday on February 23rd, so I might drop it on my birthday.
Okay, happy early. I'll be there for that anyway. Okay, so another thing real fast too, while I got you here, I also want to know like what, because you seem to stay focused, you focused a lot. So I want to know like what keeps your head straight, what motivates you, man? What's motivation on your mind?
Truthfully, what motivates me other than my camp and my family and everybody around me, is really seeing other rappers like me, like a Yo Gotti or a Jeezy or somebody like that. I see them on their page and they balling out. They doing shit I'm trying to do. So when I be seeing stuff like that, they be motivating me to get up. Cause when you wake up in Flint every morning, we looking at shot up stop signs and shit.
Right.
Be on the beach in
You got
Florida
crime
somewhere.
scene, take pain here, teddy bears, and balloons here.
I'm ready to be mingling with the
band
other street
there,
rappers out of state somewhere driving a
Yeah,
Lambo.
cause when we shoot OT, we bump heads with a lot of people. That's but when we back here, it's like we stuck. We still bump heads with a lot of people, but it's like you're stuck, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, so what are some things you look forward to doing in the future? You know,
recording more music and gaining more fans.
That's definitely.
That's what I look for. I look for gaining more fans. I want so many people to hear me. I just go anywhere people can recite my rhymes. I'm ready to do a show where I could just put the mic down and they're gonna rap the whole song for me.
Right. That's what everybody dreams for, man. You gotta keep hope alive. You gotta dream big and you're gonna win big.
Exactly.
Work hard, play harder, and that's the key to success, you know. And if you putting in a lot of work, with a lot of more work that you plan on putting in, how would I say this? Okay, say they come through with that check. What would you do? Would you sign a deal? Are you trying to stay independent? If the numbers is right, if the papers is right, what would you do? I mean, labels want to know too. Shit, where y'all at?
Truthfully, it just all depends on how it come. If I get a situation put in front of me and it's the right situation, I'm gonna take it. But I ain't just gonna take no deal just because they pushing some paperwork in front of my face. If I could do it by myself, I'd rather do it by myself. That's just more money in my pocket to do what I want to do. But if they come with that contract and that contract looking right, I'm gonna take it. I ain't gonna be no dummy.
Right. Make sure you have your people look over that. Me and 15%. You know what I'm saying? You have somebody really know. I be too damn high, man. Yeah. But I still know my paperwork.
Yeah, you know we some smart niggas.
Yeah, for sure. I know my paperwork down to the T. You know what I'm saying? So, real fast too. You know, just to keep it going real fast while I got you here, what's like some of your favorite songs out there before I let you go, man? I want to know some of your favorite songs, dog.
My music. My favorite song is me.
Hell yeah. Mine too.
Because I know the nigga behind that mic ain't lying.
Yeah, that's guaranteed facts, man.
Them other niggas, I ain't grew up with them. I don't know what they talking about.
For sure. So you got any big plans for the fans?
I got a lot of big plans. I ain't gonna tell it though, cause I want them to be surprised.
Secrecy.
You know, me and you got a lot going on.
Yeah.
I want them kind of be surprised. If they want to know what's coming next, I want to follow my social medias and watch all my videos. Then when I drop something, y'all gonna see it. Y'all definitely gonna hear it when whatever we doing, they gonna hear it.
Trendsetters.
Exactly.
We're trying to set trends, man.
We've been trendsetters.
Yeah.
I've been setting trends since I was 13, boy.
That's for sure. So, you know, before we go, you know, let the people know where they can find you at. You know what I'm saying? Social media, all that.
Instagram, you can just type in Taylor Mudd, I'll pop up, or you can put in grams _no_ Insta. Facebook, I'm Taylor Mudd. Twitter, I'm Taylor Mudd. I got Snapchat, but I don't be on it. I think that's Taylor Mudd. I don't even know. But shit, everything just Taylor Mudd. www.muddboys.com. Shit, just keep up with me.
This some of the shirts that we do right here. I wore this just, you know.
That's the
I need the shirts. Get with him too, man. I bought this. Even though we get these made, I bought this $10, man. This actually a good ass buy, man. I like this shit. It's fly.
Make sure y'all get them RX
Get at him. Hit them social media for them t-shirts too, man. He got them.
Hit my email for any inquiries, Taylor Boy Business or Taylor Boy Beats. I check both of them daily.
Yeah. With that said, man, like I said, I appreciate you. Another day, another dollar. Kid Media Center, the Media Room, Kid Co-Productions. Michael Kidd directed it. Taylor Mudd, wrap it up.
Pull up in that muscle, we just flexing muscle. Money fighting in the club, watch them hunters tussle. Make it rain, make it thunder, bitch, I feel like Russell. OKC, MVP, I feel like K.D. She like me, on my cheese, how I spin that green. Paid her bill with a